Okay, so excuse me for the really bad voice, but I'm sick at the moment, and if I don't do this video now, I'm not going to get to do it. Now, I'm going to take my glasses off, because at the moment I've got a glare coming to me, and it's quite bright. So, first off, I'm pink. Yes! I'm not sure how bright it may be, but it is very bright. Very, very bright. So, the reason for this video is download! We're gonna download, yeah. So yeah, I am going to download this year, and we are doing trailer tent camping this year, because my parents are getting a little old, and the trek from the car park, oh I can't see, I'll just deal with the glare. And the trek from the car park to our normal camping spot is a little bit too much. So what we're going to do this year is take our trailer tent and go camping. So, thing is, with these kind of videos, there's a lot of ones that are meant for American ones, which is all well and good, yeah, they've got some good ideas, but I don't think they cater for the weather of download. We're English, you kind of have to expect the worst and the best. So yeah. First thing, this is kind of obvious, a tent or something to camp in. Yes, there are some people that show up and buy a tent, but I don't know, it just seems a little silly to go to a music festival without a tent. So yeah. Now the second thing, hold on, let me just get into this. Just wait for it to load, because I'm a douchebag. Really, I should have prepped this before. This was very, right, I've got to do it now, kind of thing. Oh, please work. I bet it's not going to work. Oh. Just to spite me. Now, a sleeping bag. Who'd have thought? But yeah. It gets cold at night. We're in England. Our summers are freezing. It's going to be cold. You may as well pack a warm sleeping bag. We've got this kind of Arctic sleeping one from the army. It's lovely. I'm actually still waiting for mine to show up. But anyway, so yeah. Sleeping bag. And maybe a pillow if you're kind of the creature comforts thing. I usually bring either this one or this one. Again, really small pillow, but just something to, like, I don't know, I would say stop you from being homesick, but you're out for a weekend, it's not much. I don't know, it's just something to make you feel more at home, I guess. Now, clothes! Now, I must admit, some people show up with, like, the t-shirt that they're wearing and the bottoms they're wearing, and that's it. Like, they join the unwashed and don't change their clothes for the whole weekend. Or maybe if you've gone from Wednesday to, oh no, Monday or Saturday, they don't change their clothes in between then. But, I don't know, you may actually need to change. Which brings me to my next point. Okay. Yes, download has showers, but it is very unlikely that they will remain clean. You will probably get out of the shower feeling dirtier than you got into the shower. So bring baby wipes. Like, there's a reason for them. A quick wash. Toiletries, kind of the same thing. Toilet paper. When I went in Rock Royalty, I think with Sonosphere, they gave you, pardon me, they gave you a little roll of toilet paper and it was well cute. Yeah. So it's a good idea to have. Wet wipes, hand cleaners, deodorant. I'm sorry, but no one wants a smelly rocker. Like, yeah, if you're mosh pitting and going like, yeah, that, yeah, more. We don't want to smell your BO. I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, yeah. Hold on. Sorry, that's my mum. No one wants to smell your BO, so, you know, baby wipe and deodorant. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Don't mask the smell, because in the end, the smell just, like, comes through and it's even stronger. It's just gross. Medicine. Oh my god. Like, you have no idea how much of a godsend it is. Like, you've got a headache, and there's a band playing on this side of your tent, a band playing on that side of your tent. You need some headache pills. Like, throat lozenges. I sound like I need one at the moment, but, and then, like, stomach ache. Yeah, you don't want to spend the entire festival in pain. It's not worth it. You paid that much for a ticket. Insect repellent. It depends on your point of view, personally, because I'm not particularly bothered on insects. Like, they don't bother me. I actually catch spiders and put them out the door, instead of screaming like a little girl and killing it with newspaper. It's just the way I am. So, yeah, that's if you want to. Toothbrush and toothpaste, again, that's if you have showers and water. Again, that could also be quite a while away from your tent. So, in that case, just bring mints. Like, yay, your breath will smell better. So, like, if that really bothers you and you don't want it to bother anyone else, bring some mints. Food! Wow! Obviously, there are some people that go into the village of the festival thing and buy their food, but in my point of view, like, you've just woken up, you don't want to trek some lengthy time to get a bacon roll. Like, you could just as easily pack a barbecue and some bacon. And in my opinion, that's actually nicer, because then you could get it a little bit cremated, or you could get it fatty. It's just the way you prefer it. Some festivals don't allow gas or petrol. I know for a fact Download won't allow us to have, like, gas in our caravans unless it's, like, proper chained in. So we're taking, like, hexi blocks, things like that. So that's rather cool. You want quick and high energy. Like, my favourite to do was, like, probably curry and then potatoes. We'd have korma, and then we'd slice some potatoes in and put that in. It's like 2 jars. It takes up virtually no space at all, and it's really nice. But obviously, if you're cooking for more than one person and you want food now, like, you could always get some food from the thing. But it could actually be more expensive. Download is fairly good from my point of view, but that's probably because I'm a spoiled person. So yeah, it could be worse, or it could be rather good if you are privileged. I don't know. Now, beer. I'm sorry, but we're English, we're rockers. Beer's probably going to come into it at some point. So, most will download, I know for a fact, won't let you into the village or the main stage bit. Well, the stages bit, I guess. With cans or glasses. You can buy stuff in there. You're allowed whatever you want in the campsite. That's all good. But when you're going into the arena, you're not allowed any of that. They actually search you. There are ways to get around it, but find your own. I'm not passing mine out. Okay. So it's dark at night. You need a pee. Bring a torch. Which brings me to my next thing. Okay, so it's dark at night. You need to go to the toilet. Bring a torch. I don't care how close your toilet is to your actual thing. It's gonna be dark. And most people don't realise this. They think, oh, it's still light outside. I can go to the toilet. There'll be not a lot of queues because the band's still on, and I'll be able to go to the toilet and it will be all good. Till they get in and they cannot find their trouser zip to pee. Like, they can't even see it. So, yeah. A torch, a flashlight, again, it doesn't take up much space, and it is so much better if you have one. Now, oh yeah, onesies. Now, I'm gonna assume you know what onesie is. It's like an all-in-one. It's normally meant to be worn for pyjamas, but yeah, people have taken to wearing it outdoors. Now, if, it's kind of a two-edged sword, I guess, because, yeah, you could rock up in your onesie and be totally comfortable in that. You'll be nice and warm. But how would you be able to pee? Like, a toilet cubicle thing is tiny in comparison to our normal at-home loos. That's all well and good. But now add the fact you will be, if you don't wear anything under it, you will be naked, it will be cold, and if someone opens the door, you will probably pee yourself. Because I've done it before. You've needed a toilet, went in, forgot to lock the door, and someone opens the door. Really, that's quite a common occurrence, actually. It happens more than you'd expect. But, yeah. Sorry. So, yeah. Money. I cannot stress this enough. You need money. Like, going around these villages, there are stands and things of all the things you didn't know you needed. You need money. Like, it's a material world, people. I've wanted to use that quote for ages. Yeah. So, you need money and something to carry it in. Like, everyone says these tourist pouches, everyone knows you're going to have money in them. You'd be much safer keeping it in your sock. You think I am joking. I am not. Like, you've got this little pouch and it's really cute and all that. No, everyone knows you're going to have money in it. And think about how easy it would be to nick some money from that. It's a zip. If you want, like, something to carry around money in, I would say your sock or a shoulder bag, because that's actually quite difficult to get your hand in and then get the money out without people noticing. Yeah. So, yeah, money and something to put it in. And also a credit card. Keep it in a safe place. Do not leave it in your tent. Like, obviously, we're all one big community here, but there are some douchebags that think, oh, I'll go raid their tent. Yes, I don't know what they are thinking, but it happens. So do not leave, like, credit cards. Just small things that you will not be able to get home without. Like, you don't want people jacking, like, your car keys and your credit card. And I don't know, that's mainly it, because you get little bans, and they're on you all the time, so you're not likely to get kicked out. Camping chairs. Sooner or later, you're going to want to sit down. My mum, she's got some sort of lung problem. I would tell you the name of it, but that would probably bore you. Well, more than I am anyway. So, yeah. And she needs a rest every now and again. But you got loads of people at these festivals. And if you need to sit down at a certain time whilst waiting for a band to come on, the ground under you is not going to be the most sanitary place in the world. So yeah, a chair. Obviously you can get those ones that you just fold up, put in a bag and put over your shoulder. It's that simple. Obviously, while we are in England, I would personally carry a raincoat and sunblock. Because, okay, I don't really tan, but I burn. Sunburn is not the nicest thing to look back on photos and think, oh, I look really good in that picture, we had lots of fun. But I'm sunburned, I look like an Oompa Loompa. Wait, Oompa Loompas are orange. I look like a tomato. Yeah. I look like I've been tangoed! Woo! Yeah. So, most people assume this can be used for just sun. But no. When the British skies have been raining down on us from its glorious heavens, we put a hat on and no rain gets into our eyes. I look really bad in this hat. Yeah, so hats. If they've got a rim that goes over your eyes a fair bit, it's good. Oh yeah, and another thing. A bag. No one wants to be carrying around all this junk in separate bags. You want a nice big bag, stuff all your shiznick in, and then that's it. Because if you are one of those people who have to trek loads to get to their tent, if you're carrying a tent as well, fair enough if there's a fair few of you. But obviously, the bigger the tent is, the more, obviously the more of you are, the bigger the tent is, and the heavier the tent becomes, because you've got more people to house. So, yeah. So, if you space out the stuff you've got to carry equally, and make sure no one's really struggling, per se, and you should be okay, because it's highly unlikely you're gonna get lost, so you shouldn't have to worry about having to deal with someone missing a piece. Oh yeah, when you pack away your tent, this could have been last year. Open it, pack it all out, make sure you've got everything, and remember how you packed it. No one wants to be messing around with a tent when their favourite band is playing. It gets you annoyed, you stop thinking of the task. It's just not very nice at all, really. Now, what else is there? Oh yeah, if you're like me, you're quite artistic, or if you write a lot, then you may want to think about bringing a notepad or a sketchbook, because the amount of times that I've woken up too early and you're just kind of sat there in your sleeping bag thinking, I don't want to get up, but I also can't go back to sleep. This is where this beautiful thing right here comes in. Bring something small to do. Don't bring like masses and masses of books that are about that big. We don't want that, because most of the time you're not even gonna get to read for about half an hour, because it's just the way it works. So make sure you've got a tiny something to do, but don't bring something crazy like the Bible or something. It takes up unnecessary space, and it's just really unnecessary, I guess. Now, another thing. In choosing between these, hold on, let me just get my examples. In choosing between this one, a very beautiful shoe. Yes, it sounds very girly, but this shoe is gorgeous. I've got some better ones over there, but they're a bit far to reach. And these ones, you're going to want to pick these ones. I'm sorry, but no matter how beautiful these are, and how well they go with your rock outfit, if you step on grass, they will go straight through. Like, it's not even nice. Like, the heel would go through the grass and ruin the heel. And not to mention, it's not the nicest of footwear to be wearing all day, every day, for a weekend. If you've got a gig or a concert that's indoors and you will not be touching mud, then go for it. It's a gorgeous pair of boots. Go for it. But festival, I'd reconsider that majorly. Right, now, I am gonna go because I think my mum wants me to run her bath, and hopefully I've helped you on what to pack for download. Hopefully I've given you some hints. I hope you took something away, because otherwise I've just wasted quite a few minutes of your life. Wow, I'm pessimistic. So I'm gonna go now. Oh yeah, band t-shirts. It's all well and good showing your love and admiration for a band that you adore, but be prepared, if they're quite a controversial band, to get some stick. Like, not everyone's like that, and most people won't even notice because you'll be wearing a coat. But still, you do not want to be running around and everyone picking out like you and screaming like the t-shirt you're wearing is shit. it's not something people want, really. But yeah, band t-shirts are a good way to show your love for the band. I personally will be wearing my Five Finger Death Punch top with my Slipknot jacket. Probably not in that order. I'd probably wear like them on 2 separate days. Yeah, so if you've got a band t-shirt of that band, wear it. I'm sorry, but there is nothing you will regret more than thinking about, like, seeing all these people in their Five Finger Death Punch tops, thinking, oh, I've got that one, I should have worn it today. Where is it? Oh, it's at home. It's not nice. So I'm going to say goodbye. This has been Larissa Lust.